Hi, this is Blunty from the end of this particular recording session. I just wanted to warn you guys that this video is a lot sort of more rambly than I originally intended. It's more sort of conversational, or one-sided conversational at least, than I originally intended. It was supposed to be just like 2 minutes. These are the facts. But it turned into more like a rambling, ranty, vloggy styles thing, which a lot of you out there subscribe to watch anyway, instead of the more scripted kind of stuff. So if you like that, you're in for a treat. If you like the more scripted, controlled stuff with more focused concentration delivery of information, then just bear with me. Of course, doing this little bit before I get to the meat of the video has also extended the video even longer and made it even more off-topic and rambling. But that's just the kind of mood I'm in today. I want to do this thing where I don't get to the point. Apparently. Sorry. We now return to your regularly scheduled me. Hello again, I am Blunty. Now, to be honest with you, this video was originally intended to be just a rant. I was going to scream and rage and shake my fists and go, "Ah, grr," and just be generally sort of hyper-energetic in that sort of, you know, how I do the rants. I don't want to break the fourth wall for anybody, but when I do those rants, I'm not genuinely almost that angry. It's just, it's an entertainment tool. It's a way of delivering information in a certain way that is hopefully entertaining and fun to watch, you know. I'm not that angry a guy. If I was, you know, these veins here, you'd be able to see them, and whenever I'd go on video and scream about stuff, they go and blood would splish everywhere and it would be horrible and disastrous. I've got off point. The point of this video, as I probably would have made clear in the title above it, or actually it's below it these days, isn't it? I always get confused. Depends. If you're watching on the website, it's up there. If you're watching it on YouTube, it's down there. If you're watching on the mobile application, it's God knows where, I don't know, but there's somewhere around here there's a title of the video, and it's the question that I get asked more than any other question in the universe, and frankly I'm sick to death of hearing it, and I normally ignore it these days. I do. I just, or I've got a canned response for it, and it is, what is the best camera? So here's the secret of it, folks. There is no best camera. There never will be, there never was. Nobody out there will ever tell you what the best camera is, because it doesn't exist. Anyone who does say, this is the best camera, then they're lying to you, or they're ignorant, or they're stupid. I can't answer it. I have a stock answer these days. I get asked it so often, like at least twice a day, and I'm not kidding or exaggerating here. In my email, in my Twitter, in the YouTube comments, or in a personal message through one of the other social media services, or on Google Plus or whatever. What's the best camera? I literally got a text file sitting on my desktop right now with a canned answer that basically says, I can't, won't, and don't give buying advice for internet strangers. Just make up your own mind, because I don't know what your needs are, I don't know what your preferences are, I don't know what your budget is, and I don't have time in my day to listen to a stranger at the other end of the internet explain all this stuff to me so then I can make their decisions for them. That's not what I'm sitting here to do. I don't have time to do that. Learn everything you want to do. You have any idea how long it takes to fully dig down into what someone wants to do with the camera just in order to give them a recommendation or something? Come on, have a little respect for my time as well. I don't have time to do that for every single time I get asked that question. I'll help a friend out, because that's what our friends are for, but you guys are internet strangers, and I don't mean to distance myself from you in any way. I mean, I love the fact that you come here and you watch my videos, and exciting, and I love getting to feedback and to and from, but you are a stranger, and I can't give you buying advice. It's your money, your needs, your decision to make. It's like asking, what's the best car? You walk up to, say, Jeremy Clarkson, host of Top Gear in the street, guy who knows lots about cars. He drives dozens and dozens and dozens of different types of cars each and every year as part of making his program, as I do with testing cameras. I test lots and lots of different cameras every year as part of making my YouTube reviews. And you go to Jeremy Clarkson, Jeremy Clarkson, what's the best car? And he's probably going to tell you to fuck off. Well, everyone's going to have an opinion on that, and no one's going to be right, because it depends what it's for. What's the best car for winning the Grand Prix? What's the best car for going on a fishing trip? What's the best car for driving up a fucking mountain? What's the best car for going down the shops and getting a loaf of bread? What is the best car for cramming in as much sound equipment as possible without making the door mirrors shake off every time the bass goes nuts? There is no answer that will satisfy everybody's needs, and it's the same thing with cameras. There is no answer. What's the best camera? Well, for what? What's the best camera for someone who likes to shoot landscapes? What's the best camera for someone who likes to shoot action sports? What's the best camera for someone who goes underwater, shoots fish, and makes a documentary for the BBC? What's the best camera for mum and dad who want to film their 3-year-old kid learning to play soccer on the weekends? What's the best camera? And it's not like I'm being deliberately unhelpful. It's not like I don't want to help these people out. It's just, I literally can't. There is no way possible for me to have an answer, just go, this is the best camera, go buy that. If there was an answer for that, you could walk into a camera store, you go, I would like the best camera in the world, and they would have only one camera on the shelf, and they would say, yes, certainly, sir, what color would you like? Every phone has a camera on it now, so people are using cameras more often in the digital world and sharing them through Facebook and Google Plus and Twitter and Flickr and Instagram and all that sort of stuff. More and more people are getting into photography in the first place, which means there's a bigger market out there for photography, and a lot of newbies out there so desperately trying to get information about this stuff, and they want to do more stuff with their photography. So, well, it's time for me to move up to a more serious camera than just my camera phone. And then they look around, they walk into a camera store and they go, holy crap! There's bajillions of cameras. How am I supposed to make up my mind? Blunty, what's the best camera? There is no answer anybody can give you but yourself. And I really do sympathize. And like I said, I'm not being deliberately unhelpful, but it's really a choice you have to make for yourself, and you have to educate yourself. You have to invest the time in learning about this stuff. There's lots of stuff to read and indeed watch here online that will help you educate yourself. And the more you educate yourself, the better idea you're going to have about what's going to suit you best. I mean, even if you buy the camera that James Cameron shot an Avatar on, you want to make home movies, that's the wrong camera. It might be the best image quality camera in the world or whatever, but it's not the best camera in the world if you just want to shoot your kid playing football on the weekends, is it? No! So from now on in, whenever someone asks me, Blunty, what is the best camera? I'm going to either send them the canned response, or maybe I'll add a link to this video in that copy and paste canned response that I have. I can't, won't, and don't make decisions for internet strangers. You really have to make up your own mind. It's your money, your needs, your decision to make. Here, watch this video. I'll explain it in further detail. And if you are watching this video because you received exactly that message, hi. Seriously, I'm not, a lot of people call me an arsehole, but I'm not being a deliberate arsehole about this particular subject. Just, you've really got to make up your own mind. So thanks for watching me just repeat myself for God knows how many minutes. I'll edit it down, but I've got a feeling that I will be repetitive. But being repetitive helps you remember. Being repetitive helps you remember. Repetition helps you remember. Thanks for watching. I am Blunty, and I will catch you next time, where you will not ask me, Blunty, what's the best camera? And fade up from black, and I'm predicting a bunch of people will try and be funny and clever and ironic by doing the most obvious gag possible on this video, and they will leave a comment saying, Blunty, what's the best camera? Because people are predictable and not very clever and not very creative at all. There will be lots and lots of comments like that. Like on the other video, I raged about how sort of thin it is to just say nice capture or nice picture when you're commenting on someone's thing. Of course, that comment section was full of nice video, nice video, nice video. Ha! I'm so clever and ironic. Ha ha! Yeah. Stupid, lame, predictable. But I love you guys anyway. Actually, I know I don't love you guys. Never met you. Anyone who's ever bought me a beer, I love. No, well, I appreciate. Love is difficult. Appreciation is good. Send me beer money. I'm out of beer money.